It is the clash of the Titans, the championship game. The Cal Golden Bears against the Running Eagles of Life University. There is the venerable Jack Clark, the head man at Cal since 1984, the oldest intercollegiate sport at Cal. Their athletic director, Sandy Barber, recognizing what a talent they have. They won 26 of the last 34 national championships in 15s, ranked number 3 in the preseason for the Sevens. But, Brian, this is the one they really want, the Sevens national championship, as the Bears and the Running Eagles make the trip onto the pitch for the last time. We are moments away from the start of the championship. We check in on the field with Marty Snyder.
Well, Jack, you're 14 minutes from a national championship. What did you say to the guys?
Well, it's all technical stuff at this point. You know, they're very good at the point of contact, and they turned over their last opponent several times at the tackle, and we're going to have to look after the ball if we want to win.
And he also told us, guys, so far, guys, we've just played okay. If we're going to win, someone in this room needs to have the game of their life.
Thank you, Marty. Dan Payne, one of the head men that runs the rugby program at Life. Tui Osborne runs the 7th program. And this will be very interesting. I'll tell you what, one thing about Life that's impressive, they may be the Oregon Ducks of Rugby Sevens because they have had more uniform changes in this tournament than anyone I've seen.
Similar colors, too. These teams are so evenly matched. You got great centers. Seamus Kelly, number 6 for Cal, going against Joe Cowley from Life. They're so evenly matched, Todd, they both even have their own Jake Anderson.
2 Jake Andersons. What are the chances? 7-minute halves. This is for the national championship in Rugby Sevens, Cal and Life.
That's Cal's Jake Anderson on the kick.
Play on.
Restart's so important, and Cal wins their own kick. Every possession's going to count. Shahadi, he's a low, draws 3. But watch him drive, but they've held him up, and they're going to turn the ball over.
So this is a maul. You have the ball. You got to either get it to the ground or play on, and it obviously was a held ball.
Great job by Life University to hold that one up.
Standing on the mark.
These are the moments that really matter. Cam Dolan is normally so loose, always has a little wry smile on his face. When he was with Marty right before the game, he didn't look so wry. He looked pretty serious.
McFadden feeds it in. Life now with their first opportunity with the ball, and they knock it on in a dangerous position. A rare mistake by this squad as Colton Carriaga, one of the best in the business, mishandles the ball.
Yeah, the smile on Dan Payne's face there is because of all the players on the field who wouldn't do that. It's Colton Carriaga. Little nerves, maybe. Both of these teams want each other so bad.
Right? Good. Coach! Touch! Set! Now!
Into open play, Cal Bears threatening. Seamus Kelly, this kid is dangerous. The Bears have numbers on the outside. Cuts it back to the inside. First try will be to the Cal Bears and Danny Barrett.
Barrett has been on fire this tournament. He's the X factor we talked about earlier. Such good feet. 6'3", 225 pounds. And watch him go to work. Just a nimble step inside. Pretty fired up.
Gets it as close to the center of the field as he can, because that is where you bring it straight out from for the conversion attempt worth 2 points.
One of 3 Barrett brothers, Neil Barrett, Jim Barrett, both came before Danny, and Danny, making his last appearance in a California rugby jersey, wants to end his career with a win. Been here a couple times before to the CRC. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Doesn't want to be denied today.
Russell Webb puts on the 2 points, so it is a Cal 7-0 lead. Cal going right back to work.
Slight knock on by California.
Ahmad Shahadi involved in that one, so it'll go over to Life.
Come on, shoot, gents.
The big question will be, how does Life respond? We've seen Cal come from behind. Remember, they were trailing Kutztown early in this tournament, and Jack Clark got on just a little bit, and they came back and won in strong fashion. But Life has not really been tested early on and had to come back from behind. And you do not want to get behind a Cal. Once they get steamrolling, they are a tough team to beat.
California called for pushing from the side in that scrum. You got to push straight in the scrum.
Testing the edges, Life University, they've got the speed, they've got the big horses. Right at midfield taken down, but a good pass on the outside, and then another one.
Joe Cowley, great tackle by Andrew Battaglia.
And I think against any other team, Cowley probably goes the distance.
Mark's here.
Battaglia is a tough customer in the Canadian Sevens development system. And he's on the ground right now. Now watch him get up and recover and track down that tackle. Seamus Kelly trying to do some work.
Just missing the line out there, uncontested by Life, so Cal went with a quick restart. On top 7-0, coming up on 2:40 to play in this half. Remember, it's 2 7-minute halves, 5 points for a try, 2 points for the conversion, and the Cal Bears, a venerable program in the 15s, looking for the Sevens national title. Ball left out there, picked off by Life. The running Eagles now looking to run. Big hit.
That ball needed to go quickly into the hands of Anderson for Life. Cowley looking for space, wisely backs it up. Anderson, Cam Dolan sets the ball back, a clean ruck. Watch how both sides measure each other. How many men should we commit to this breakdown? Are we leaving any gaps on the field? Great intercept by Brad Harrington. Looks like his toes touched the line, but the referee didn't see it. Lucky break for California.
Russell Webb collects the ball for the Bears. The Bears look fresh. Barrett.
No hands, Green. Play on.
Webb to the outside. Seamus Kelly's been quiet the last couple games. Can he break free here? It looked like a forward pass.
Yeah, he sure does.
Let's go back and look at this again. It looked like it was tackled into touch.
Yeah, watch here. So that's Miller, tries to lay the ball back. Brad Harrington picks it up. All he has to do is touch, chalk. Whoa, maybe not. Good job by
Excellent officials. Excellent officials this week.
And a great camera angle. Look at the official looking right at it. He sees a lot better than I do from up here and makes the right call.
Not this way, understand?
Seamus Kelly, a two-time All-American, dubbed Famous Seamus by the New York Daily News back when he was playing high school football at a rugby powerhouse at Xavier High School.
Early here.
An early push. You got to wait till the referee calls the word set to engage. Zach Miller.
Play on.
Good job by Colton Carriaga getting there. Everyone's got to be a physical player in this game. Barrett scoops it up.
So the ruck is formed. Cal now taking advantage of Life mistakes.
Russell Webb sees a gap.
Good help.
Pulled down by the jersey. And again, Cal maintains possession. They have been methodical here in the first half. Final 10 seconds of the first half.
Good ball movement there.
Cal looking for more. Webb on the dummy. No one on the outside.
Who else? Danny Barrett.
That ball.
And that is a tough way for Life to go into the half as Danny Barrett gets his second try. Tournament leader in scoring now for tries. And look at this. Unaccounted for.
Mistakes are costing Life University. Well, the only way you're going to stop Danny Barrett is by putting a body on him. You don't put anything in front of him. That's going to be the result every time.
Webb has been money. 14-0, Cal on top. We check in on the field with Marty Snyder.
Dan Payne just hung his head after that last score. What do you guys need to clean up here, Dan?
We need to take care of the ball and make tackles. It's almost a carbon copy of what happened last year when we played them, and we didn't play a very good first half, but we can fix it. There are things that we can control and that we need to take care of, and if we take care of the ball and make our tackles in the second half, we'll get back in it.
Todd?
All right, thank you very much. Life University in the same situation last year, playing for the bronze medal. Cal came out and took them down. It's all Cal Bears in the first half, but watch out for Life. The Running Eagles can strike fast. We'll have the second half when we return to Philadelphia.
Again and keep them off guard, yeah?
Let's go quick, boys. We got it. Come on. You gotta defend. You got it. You gotta defend. You gotta defend, boys.
Well, Jack, you know Life's going to make a run. What do you need to see in the final 7 minutes from your guys?
Well, we just have to keep playing defense. We're keeping them in front of us pretty well. Keep playing defense and look after the possession. We'll be all right.
The one thing he did tell his guys is, I'm very proud of what you've done, but I need 7 more minutes just like that, Todd.
The Golden Bears are 7 minutes away from taking the title back to Berkeley, California. Nearly 3,000 miles away from their campus here at PPL Park. The final 7 minutes of this tournament, the championship between Life University and California. Webb with some shifty moves there. Russell Webb showing the dummy and picking up some real estate.
If I'm the Life coach, I'd tell these guys, relax, boys, play your game. They look a little tight, they look a little nervous, they're afraid to make mistakes right now.
Almost a maul there.
Play on. Roll green.
Well, that's a bad place to be.
Advantage is game.
Oh, beautiful open field tackle.
Glenn Maricelli out of Missoula, Montana, stops Barrett in his tracks. Webb dances, finds Barrett.
And if you thought Cal was going to come out and play conservative, laid-back rugby, they are going right at the Running Eagles.
Look at the tag, how he buys some time, looks around, finds some space.
Seamus with a step, shows him a dummy leg, and famous Seamus takes it in for the Bears.
Well, we talked about that battle between centers, Cowley on Seamus. Seamus wins that one, hands down. And look at this hit earlier. Glenn Maricelli, bam.
Look at this. Whoop.
Just goes right around him. There was about a 2-foot space he had to work. So strong. Seamus on his way to Houston tomorrow morning to join the U.S. national team for its test match coming up against Ireland next Saturday.
Russell Webb on for the 2-point conversion. And pushes this one to the left. So it remains 19-0. Cal on top of Life. 4:45 to play. You want to talk about dynasty, you've got your De La Salles, your Concords, your modern days, Xavier. When it comes to rugby, this is where you go to find collegiate rugby players.
I talked to a lot of these players, and some of them said, the guy who brought me out for rugby and told me to start playing, Seamus Kelly.
And the intensity in the Cal Bears, this is something we saw pretty much in the first game as Cal came out and beat Virginia Tech in the opening day on Friday, 45-7. They absolutely set the tone, and then we have mentioned they put the wood to Temple, much to the dismay of the local fans here. Did not like the way they handled the Temple Owls.
Paris Hollis in the game, runs over. Woo. Nick Boyer, but he needs help. And
Number 5, no wrap.
No wrap tackle taken quickly. Cam Dolan sees the line.
Dolan's got no help, and he gets a nice pass and gets a bounce.
Colton Carriaga. It ain't over yet.
And watch how quickly Life's going to attempt this 2-point conversion. Up and good. So Carriaga gets his 8th try, and look at this. You think, well, there's no one there. It's a one-on-one.
Great pass out of the tackle there by Cam Dolan. Sees Colton Carriaga coming. veteran move, and Paris Hollis comes into the game and adds instant impact. Just ask Nick Boyer.
Paris Hollis, 6 feet, 212 pounds. The junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, is an absolute load on the pitch. On the restart.
Content to play defense. I don't know why they're not using Dolan in the air. He's walking right now, maybe a little bit gassed. They've used him a lot this weekend.
On the outside, Cal, bringing it back in. Excellent ball handling and passing.
Wisely, they put 2 on Barrett.
Let's speak. Get up.
Referee directing. It's great to hear the mic on the ref.
Well, there's a matchup right there.
Yeah, Hollis just mows down Jake Anderson. You got to be enterprising. You got to take some chances. 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and it's moving pretty quickly. So you got to score quick. If your life, and sometimes taking those risks means you're going to commit some penalties. Anderson wisely milks the clock down.
So Cal kicks it into touch. Explain to the fans watching why do you do that and what advantage they gain.
Well, first of all, they're up by 12 points, so they're milking the clock. They get to walk down to the line out. Sometimes if they walk too much, if they walk too slow, the referee will actually stop the clock.
So the line out is to Cal. They maintain possession. This ball has to travel equally down the tunnel, and it overshoots the Bears, so Life has it again. Trailing by 12. Paris Hollis just pushes off Andrew Battaglia.
Last feet. Advantage.
Hands in the ruck. Battaglia from Cal.
Now the advantage is gained.
Advantage over. Dolan on the corner. He's got space. He's got a man with him too. Callie's there. He uses him.
And Life strikes right back. Joe Cali, the senior from Charlotte.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do the 10.
We'll take it back to that bad line out for Cal. This is where it all started.
Just the ball overthrown here. That's 10. Russell Webb, he goes over the top of Jake Anderson. And watch Paris Hollis knocking back Battaglia after that. Cam Dolan got some help there from Joe Cowley.
Ninth try of the tournament. And how about this? Puts it through. So what was a 19-0 lead is now 19-14. Remember, 5 points for the try, so Life is just a try away from tying this thing up. Cal needs to hold on to the ball.
Clock winding down. They elect to kick the ball away.
Hands away, Green, hands away.
Ruck is formed. Clock shows 0. And they've done it.
California, finally, 4 tries at the title, and it's theirs.
The Bears of California are golden as the national champions. They played it smart at the end and kicked it into touch as time went to 0.
Yeah,
We saw 2 restarts Cowley had from Life, and I don't know why he's not hanging that up on the 10-meter line to give Cam Dolan a chance at it. It was the only chance they had left. He boots it deep. Clock runs out. California. And a monkey off the back of Jack Clark. He really wanted this one badly.
Lots of credit has to go out to Life University, the Running Eagles, fresh off a 15s national championship. And of course, Cal facing off with BYU in the Varsity Cup for the national championship. So a ton of rugby being played by both of these teams, and then to come to Philadelphia and put on this kind of show, so impressive.
A lot of respect between those 2 coaches.
But it is California that'll be taking the national title back to Berkeley. They are the 2013 Collegiate Rugby Champions.
And Well, Life will be back, and they're going over to give their fans a warm appreciation.
You think of what Cal has gone through in the last couple of years, and if you're not familiar with the situation out on Berkeley campus, they're going through complete renovation. This team had to be away from their field for 2 years, but now they bring home the national title. We sit it down on the field, and Marty Snyder.
Well, Seamus, finally, right? You and I talked, what, Thursday, and you said we're going to win this thing one day.
Yeah, you know, the guys really came together this year. Worked as hard as I've ever seen any team work, and that's the reward for it. So, all credit to the guys back home who have a big part in this as well.
So many times you guys tried. What was the difference this year?
You know, I think experience played a factor, and you know, we buckled down and we set out for early in the training that, you know, we're here to win this. We're not here to finish in a good position. You know, we're here to win this and get back on top.
Life got the 2 tries, and were you thinking at that point, oh no, here they come again?
A team of Life's caliber with those caliber athletes is liable to score at any moment, and we knew we had to buckle down there. And in a long sevens tournament, it's tough to play in those final minutes on day 2. So we leaked a few there, but the guys came together and closed out that game.
Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.
Cal, you're national champions, Todd.
Thank you very much, Marty. What a great performance by the Cal Bears. A big start, and they hold on, keeping Life University out. It's the Golden Bears, your national champions. After so many attempts, they will go back to Berkeley, over 2,800 miles away from PPL Park, and they'll have hardware in hand as the 2013 national champs. We'll be back to Philadelphia to wrap things up when we return. Once again, it's California reigning supreme.
Buy tickets now at USA7crc.com.